How you so welcome tonight? Good? Great to see you all here tonight. How good is this? And welcome everyone here. Hey, look out. That's a little bit better. Yeah. What's going on, yeah? I'm going to take my shoe, Mitch. Check my shoe at you. Show where the shoe didn't come from, yeah? My name is Sean Chulger. I'm the MC for tonight's Cultural Showcase finale here in Tamworth, the Country Music 2011 here, yeah? How good is this, yeah? Too deadly. And enjoy yourselves. You got popcorn out there? Who's got popcorn? I can smell it, yeah? I hope you weren't thinking you're going to see a movie or something like that, yeah? Alright, you might see some people moving. Some music, speakers and guitars around, yeah? Alright, how good is this, yeah? Man, how good is this coming here to Tamworth, yeah? It's great over here, I love it. Beautiful place, beautiful country. I'd like to say big acknowledgement to country. I'd like to acknowledge the elders, past and present. And also I want to get something off my chest too. I don't know if you guys read the Aboriginal newspaper, the Koori Mail, yeah? It said that in the last edition, it said that I, Sean Chulger, was disrespectful to my elders and threw a cup of tea in their face, yeah? And I just want to clear it up and clarify right now. It wasn't my elders as in my elders' elders. It was my real estate. That's right, it was my real estate, yeah? Elders' real estate. They wanted to up my rent for $20. I whacked that and I threw that tea in their face, yeah? Whew. I feel so a lot better now after getting that out, yeah, because some of you people might have thought, you know, disrespectful to elders, he's no good, that fella, yeah? Yeah, but now you know, elders' real estate, yeah? So just in case if they're going to up your rent, ring me, I'll come around to chuck a tea in their face, yeah? You may not get your bond back, but hey. Man, people say, Sean, you got the best job. You know, you get to travel around, you get around. I prefer the term frequent flyer because it sounds more attractive than getting around. I flew out here the other night, you know, I think it was Sunday. I flew into, you know, I was at the, well, I actually flew from Brisbane down to Sydney, and I was flying Virgin Airlines. And because I'm a member and I was in the Virgin Lounge, and the lady came up to me and she goes, you know, a Virgin lady will give you a boarding call. I thought she said a Virgin lady going to give you a booty call. I said, what the, yeah? What kind of service you? And then she said, would you like, have you got any baggage? I said, who doesn't have baggage, eh? Stop it, yeah? People say you got a good job, Sean. You know, you travel around, you know. But people don't realize the dangerous job I have. I have a really dangerous job, you know. Sometimes when you walk out on stage, you know, it's not all like funky music and all that kind of stuff, you know. Sometimes, you know, it can be a dangerous job. Like, you know, like sometimes you walk out on stage, you might see a beautiful woman out there. You look at that beautiful woman. And men don't like it when you look at a woman. Men get jealous. And men will come up to you too. You look at my woman, you look at my woman, and they want to knock your head off. And men out there, if you're like me, just a little man, and you don't want to resort to violence, this is how you get out of it. If a big man's ready to knock your head off because apparently you've been looking at his woman all night because she's cute, all you do to get out of it is just open your eyes as wide as you can. And you say to that big man, as a matter of fact, I was looking at you. guarantee whether that'll work or not, but plan B, wear some sand shoes so you can run. But be careful. That big man might like to chase too. Isn't it funny? Like you don't realize how unattractive you really are. When you meet your missus, family, and all their friends, you know, and I have a very gorgeous woman, and you meet all their friends and family. It's happened to a lot of you guys out there. I know I can feel your pain. We'll talk about this later on at the men's shelter. It's true. You know, you never know how unattractive you really are until you meet the family and all your girlfriend's friends, you know? You know, they look at you, they look at her, they look at you, they look at her, they look at you, they look back at her, and they say, as long as you're happy. Now, I'm sure when Johnny Depp's woman introduced him to the family and all their friends, I'm sure they didn't look at her, look at him, look at her, look at him. Probably kept looking at him. But anyway, I'm sure they didn't say, well, as long as you're happy, yeah? It was a, there you got this. You hit a big, you hit the jackpot. Man, you know, I think when you're a black performer, I think anywhere in the world, you know, doesn't matter what black country you're from, I think, you know, audiences just assume you're going to talk about racism and stuff like that, yeah? You know, so we might as well go with it, yeah? I remember when my first encounter with racism was mistaken identity. Now, I'm sure we've all had mistaken identity before. I was like, you know, 10 or 15 years old, I was in a swimming pool. And I was like, you know, swimming around, you know, and all that. But I was like busting to go to the toilet. Now, I'm sure we've all done this before, okay? So don't put your hands up, okay? And otherwise, if people see you tomorrow, they go, there's old William over there. Piss pot, bro. Watch him. And here I was in the swimming pool, busting to go to the toilet. But I was there with my friends, and there was girls there, you know, we're having too much fun, you know, the girls, you know, we were like wrestling around, not that kind of wrestle, but like Christian wrestle, you know. Yeah, and I was like, I didn't really want to go all the way to the toilet. The toilet was like a long way. And I thought if I went all the way to the toilet, I might miss out on something. I'm having too much fun here. You know, could you imagine if I went to the toilet, I might have came back, my friend might have said, you just missed out. Paddy tried to do a backflip off the diving board, he split his head open, and Stacey was crying for him. We found out Stacey is in love with him. She was carving his name all around on the trees everywhere, and the ambulance came along and took them away. Then you go, really, that all happened? Yes, that all happened. And the next 30 years I'll be talking about this, and you kind of feel left out of it because you went to the toilet. So I thought, I'm not going nowhere. I'm going to stay here. I figured, well, there's a lot of water in here. I'll just pee in here. No one will notice. So I did, I peed in the pool. But the problem is, guys, I don't know what you girls do, but guys, when we finish peeing, we sort of have that little shiver after, you know? It feels good too, it's uncontrollable too. And the pool manager noticed me doing the little shiver. And the pool manager came up to me and goes, hey, European? I said, no, I'm not European. He said, European, get out now. So mistaken identity. So as I was walking out of the swimming pool, a couple of tourist backpackers walked in. I think their name was Frida and Hans or something like that, yeah? I put my arm around him, I said, don't even bother. He doesn't like us Europeans. Let's go and spend some euro and play some football. I've got my wallet. And later on that night, me and my European brother and sister, we went out to the disco. We went out dancing. And I noticed, like white people, European people, well, let's be frank, I noticed white people walk all the way to the dance floor. They walk all the way to the dance floor. They'll find a perfect, spot on the dance floor. They will ask each other, is this perfect? And they'll start dancing. Mitch, have we got some white music there? We built this city. We built this city. city on rock and roll. Build this city. We built this city on rock and roll. What happened, Mitch? You just run out? It's okay. White people walk all the way to the dance floor. That's why they got that song, I would walk 500 miles. White people think that song's about love. Black people think, I'll find your dance floor. Because black people, no matter what country you're from, all black people, we don't walk to the dance floor, we dance. We dance to the dance floor. Mitch, have we got some black music there? We found some? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We could be sitting down, we still dancing. We could have a secret, we're still dancing. Put it out there. Like if you get jumped in the chubby checker. We could have a drink, we're still dancing. We got back to that drink, let's bring on much it cost. We pick that up for later. Clap your hands, you guys there. Beautiful for coming here tonight, yeah? Woo! We haven't even hit the dance floor yet. Oh! How you gonna do if you really don't know the dance? By standing on the wall. Cause I heard all the music. Get down on it, come on then. Get down if you really want it. Thank you, Mitch. Woo! By the time black people get to the dance floor, we get a stitch. But we don't want anyone to notice. You know, white people look at us and think we're passionate. But we're in pain. You try dancing with a stitch. That's why we spin around while we're dancing. We're trying to hide that pain. Who do you think invented a robot? We did. We'll focus on that arm, isn't it? Where do you think the other arm is? All right, we're going to move on. You know what I noticed, like in the country and in the city, you know, we're a lot different. Hey, like in the city, you know, like in the city, everything's fast, it's so quick and all that kind of stuff. In the country, everything's slow. Hey, you know, everyone talks slow. You know, it just moves really, really slow. And a great indication is the walk sign when you're crossing the road. You in the country, you press the walk sign, go, doop, 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 doop. In the city, like in Sydney, like you press the walk sign there, it's a not everyone's gay in Sydney, yeah? It's just a walk sign. You must think, oh, the country people saying, oh, they're off to a Mardi Gras. Well, welcome everyone here tonight. Thank you very much. We're going to get straight into the cultural and the traditional formalities here. And we'd like to, without this happening, we'd like to thank our sponsors who do actually make this happen. And we'd also like to really give a big round of applause and a big thanks to Capitol Theatre for allowing us to come in here and run amok in their theatre for the night, yeah? So give them a big round of applause, Capitol Theatre, and all their sound crew and all that, yeah? The sound men are white, so they probably took offense and took that white song straight out of there. He's not going to make fun of us now. It's all good, yeah? We're all part Irish somewhere, yeah? We'd like to thank the Department of Environment, Water, Heritage and the Arts, the UTHE and Tamworth Regional Council, New England Institute of TAFE, the Northwest Slopes Division of General Practice, Human Services, Aboriginal Affairs, New South Wales, Slippery Circus, Centrelink, and the Saltwater Freshwater Festival over in Port Macquarie, yeah? So we'd like to thank all them. Give them a round of applause. Thank you very much, Versace for my suit. Thank you very much, yeah? We'd like to Your wish, man. All right. All right, sorry about that. Yeah, I apologize. Okay.